All right, yo. Welcome back. You already know what time it is. Love it or hate it. It's that guy, as blue as it gets. Here with my thoughts on this schedule outlook, man. If you don't know, now you know. But you should know. If you're a Giants fan, man, the schedule has been released for us for the NFL 2024 season, and we're getting our first real look at how things are going to pan out for us uh, throughout the year here, man. We jumping in early. Uh, Little change up coming out week one and stuff, but we're gonna see how it all goes as far as the game. But just get right into it with the preseason, man. We got the Lions early, week one of the preseason, and Houston Texans and the Jets. Uh, all those games are just gonna be what they are the preseason. Hopefully, we get to see the starters out there, to some extent. Probably won't see them game three like that unless they really got to work on stuff or they really want to try to put a type of tone out. But yeah, that's it. The most interesting one for me is like Detroit and maybe Houston too. But Detroit, we played them last year, I think. And how it went, but we did play them last year, and they're a good test of how he might be this season. As far as coming out with the offense and how the defense is going to play. So preseason there, that's it. But coming into the week one, man, we got Minnesota Vikings. Hey, it's going to be a little story there. J.J. McCarthy coming out. Maybe he's going to be the starter. That's the thinking, I guess. But it's going to be us coming out with maybe Danny or maybe Drew Lock. Don't really know right now. That's why it's just like a pre-camp kind of thing. It's not. Maybe I do. I'll probably do another one before the actual season. But this one just quick when we fresh got the schedule and shit like that. Yeah. So that's going to be an interesting matchup. But I'm going to say we're going to come away with the W. I don't expect Dayball and defensive coaches, defensive side of the ball, be trying to come out getting embarrassed week one, like they don't know what they're doing, and not losing to Minnesota like that either. It's kind of shaky if even McCarthy is starting. It's gonna be kind of we don't want to have that happen. So we're gonna try to get that W. We're gonna show what we got out there, Malik Neighbors and everybody else out there, of course. Going on to week two, man, we got the Washington Commanders. This is another one that's gonna be a hot matchup with a rookie quarterback, more than likely starting Jaden Daniels, and we we have to go out there. The Redskins we normally beat, so to say that we should win feels like the norm. But um, I don't know about this year as far as early coming out, man, and how things might be looking for both teams. It's tough, man, because they got Jaden Daniels, they got some playmakers on the offensive ball already with the wide receivers. The run game should be straight, and then they got some defensive rookie signings too, man, like Mike Sanders still who might be a pop player, man, maybe in that nickel, fourth string, quarterbacks, whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to say L for the Washington game. Um, Moving on to the Browns, this one should be a W to me, straight up. Just the Browns aren't really together right now, and we might not be together either. But um, just the QB situation, Watson might be coming in as he used to be with a better, you know, top of end QB play, but he might not. It's really a mystery around them with him. Um, but it's gonna be a lot of pressure for them to perform too. But I'm gonna say we're gonna get that W there. We're gonna come in with a W. Cowboys, man, is week four. That's Thursday night football, our first primetime game. And we don't play well in prime time, and the Cowboys always beat us. So we're just gonna say L and keep that one moving. You know, Dak might be Dak, Cowboys might be the Cowboys, but they beat us. So L. Oh, and they got a nice streak going with that L too. Um, Seahawks. Seahawks to me is another. That's more evenest matchup. Um, we lost to them last time last season on some heartbreaking shit, and this year is gonna be trying to redeem that. Especially for like Daniel and stuff, and just the team overall. Losing that game like that, but um, yeah, DJ trying to come back and hopefully make up for the things that went wrong in that game for me, him, and but as far as what might go on, I think I have that one down as an L right now. Just right now, looking at it, man, just tough, tough, tough. Close game, but it's gonna be see who's got it together. This might be like the first game Daniel was starting too, coming off the injury. So it's another kind of mix up in there. The Bengals is another situation where that's a prime time, our second prime time game. That's on Sunday Night Football. There's gonna be a lot of action as far as the offense side of the ball for the Cincinnati Bengals. They're gonna probably have back T. Higgins. They got Jamar Chase, and if Joe Burrow's back fully healthy from his injury, then yeah, it's gonna be something, man. To try to keep up with that. Uh, Defensively, I don't know would it if we'll be able to keep up with that. But the offensive side of the ball, I think will probably have to really show up. So that's gonna have to be an L for me right now, just because our offense was so terrible last year. Um, Eagles, first game against the Eagles, man. It's the Eagles early enough where they're gonna be playing their starters. They got a lot of potency and power over there, man, and we got to try to match that energy again, just like with the Bengals, but to a different degree because they're division opponents. And we just don't. We're just till I see what this division we do in the division, man. It's an L right here, Eagles. Tough luck, tough luck. Um, Now the Steelers are the next week here in week 8. That's a prime time game, Monday Night Football, man. This is a close one. This is probably the closest one I had to fill out the call for me right now is this game right here. With Russ and Justin Fields just being there first year leaves sketchiness at the quarterback position, and our quarterback position might be sketchy, but at least one of our guys has been here for a while. Um, so that's a close one, but being away and on prime time, us just hasn't been good prime time, so it's probably that L right now. Um, Hopefully this stuff turns around, man. When early in the season we can hope for the better. Then we got Washington right after that. Washington, week 9. A little bit of the same from the early week 2 matchup. What is going to be going on with Jaden Daniels, and is our offense going to be kicking into that new form that we needed to be to keep up with these teams? Because Washington's been steadily catching up to us, and they just haven't surpassed us because they haven't really had a serious QB like that to carry all the way through. They have full faith in. They have some players like Sam Howell and stuff, but um, we gonna see, man. Yeah, just a tough one. Actually, no, and I think I got that as a W. That's a make-up W on that one. It's gonna be a close matchup, but that's actually a W for us. That's actually a W. Let me correct that now. Carolina Panthers. This one, we're pretty good in national away team. We play it's like our third, fourth time, and I'm gonna say we come out, bring it back, man. We're going to Germany, and this one's gonna be fun. Uh, International game. Might be rocking those new alternate jerseys if you've seen the screen. You already know we got those going too. But I'm gonna say a W here because I think we're just a little better than Bryce Young right now, and their offense from last year, man, it's gonna have to show that it's actually could be something before it could be something. So yeah, after that, that's two W's in a row. We got a bye. Then we got the coming out of the bye, we got the Buccaneers early matchup, 1 p.m. game at home. Tough one. It's gonna be a tough L, I think. That's what I have down right now. Actually, no, that's another one. That's a W. That's our streak. I did have a streak of W's because we went, early we go L so early that we bounce back a little bit like we normally do and pick up a 3 game win streak, and that's just where it's at. So yeah, second game against the Commanders, Carolina, Germany, and Buccaneers out of the bye week. We win those games. All right, we come out, we look strong. Thanksgiving game, prime time ish, Dallas. We just don't beat division opponents. Our record's not good against the Cowboys in general from, the talent that we've had here. So L on Thanksgiving. It's gonna be a tough one, but chip the fan to put you to sleep and maybe not watch it all. The Saints, will they be the Saints or will they not be the Aints or will they be the Aints is the question there for me. Because we're gonna be where we are always. And it's a tough one, man. This is actually where we kind of slip back down and we hit that another L and go into a little streak here. When we go on to the Ravens, and we beat the Ravens last time, and we got a W. So this L that we're about to take, might take, won't feel as bad, but we beat them last time in a kind of heartbreak situation. I don't know if this is gonna pop off for us again like that. To say that we're gonna clutch up at the end of the game and really do that. Not to say that the guys, don't have that in them. It's tough ass, man. You want to beat them these teams now instead of always having these close one possession games that aren't really putting us to that next level or showing that we're at the next level at least. Um, but yeah, that's gonna be an L this time around. We beat them last year. We take an L this time. The Falcons, if it's Kirk or if it's Penix, has some impact on this. Um, but we've beaten Kirk before in Minnesota, but Kirk isn't a terrible quarterback. He's pretty good. So like he might be balling up with Drake London and Michael Pitts and Bijan Robinson back there toting the ball and shit, man. The offense might be kind of potent. Defenses might be kind of close. If our offense just isn't rolling, we aren't going to beat some of these teams, and that's what it might come down to um, against the Falcons in Week 16. And I have to take the L there. We're in a tough stretch. We were in a tough stretch there. Now we got the Colts heading out towards the end of the season here, and the Colts is going to be an ugly matchup. It's an AFC team. This is going to be just an ugly matchup for us, I think. Just we'll have to see. We'll have to see this one. This is gonna be a tough one, but it's gonna be maybe a low scoring game too. But a W. I say low scoring, like 20 points left scored by each team. So however much that works out altogether, total score. But yeah. And then we got the Eagles, Week 18. Always comes down with the Eagles. Are they good enough to sit their players, or are they not good enough to sit their players? And if they're good enough to sit their players, can we beat them? Beat them before. We don't have all the things that we had before to beat them, and some of those things are going to be coming at us again. Uh, revenge games. I didn't even talk about it, but yeah, revenge type game, just to stamp it home, maybe. But if we're decent, maybe this gets flexed to a prime time game, and then it kind of weighs against us even more, right? So I'm gonna have to say the L here again. This is tough, tough. But it sounds like a rough road. It is because we only went 7-10. 7-10 is what I got on the season right now. Pre-camp before we go on. Maybe in the preseason things look better, and that's it, and we can keep rolling. For now, that's it. It's this guy as below as it gets, and we just here doing this, man. Hope like, subscribe, all that good stuff you got to say for the algorithms, and yeah, hope the content keeps coming. And yeah, let me know what y'all think, man. If this 7-10 sounds what it is, you might have some different choices in there, and I wouldn't necessarily disagree with them like that right now, unless you talk about going, 17-0. Then I'm just gonna say you're clowning. All right, yo, peace.